Hi, welcome back to Reading with Maddie. Today's video is a little bit different because I am going to be showing you my bullet journal, the one I use to basically plan my life and remind me of tasks. But I do monthly themes and some of them have been bookish. So I thought I'd show you some of them. Let's get right into the flip through. So in February, which is my birthday month, I did a Lord of the Rings theme. I love Lord of the Rings, and back in February I was actually rereading the whole Middle-earth saga. So I read the Silmarillion, the Hobbit, and the three Lord of the Rings books, which is actually just one book, but yeah, you get what I mean. So we have the cover page and the quote page, which I usually do, and over here we have bag end. Then we have the monthly calendar with Narsil, the shards of Narsil drawn on the side. And over here we have the Doors of Moria, which they open to reveal a to-do list. I absolutely love these pages. And then we have my habit trackers, and the part that is more interesting is the mood tracker, which I did with Lorien leaves, like the brooches from the elvish cloaks. Then the next month that was a bit bookish was April, which I did about Shakespeare. So I printed out this image taken from inside the Globe Theatre, and I wrote, I stamped actually, a quote, "All the world's a stage," from one of Shakespeare's plays. Then we move on to the calendar, which I painted the actual stage from the Globe Theatre with my gouache paints and some gold watercolor, which I think you can see there if I move it, which is awesome, another one of my favorite pages. Then over here we have my habit trackers. Here I just printed out some images from the Shakespeare's folios, and I decorated it with some gold pen accents as well. Then over here we have my mood tracker, which I did as the floor on the stage at Shakespeare's Globe, and then I painted with some patterns over here. And well, these are my weekly pages, which don't have a lot of decoration, except here that I actually drew not so well, but I drew the Globe Theatre and I decorated with some washi tape. Then comes actually June. June is a rainbow month because obviously it's LGBTQ Pride Month, and I actually combined it with the Anthropocene Reviewed, which is one of my favorite books of this year. It's by John Green. So I did a bunch of quotes and drawings from the book in all the pages, like "What an astonishment to breathe on this breathing planet. What a blessing to be Earth, loving Earth." Like, all of the quotes are just amazing. It was really good reading them throughout the month. So this is the calendar. This one is about the future and what the things that we can't really see coming. Then we have, well, mood, which I did with stars because the Anthropocene Reviewed is about giving stars to things. So I gave my mood a number of stars. Then my habits and my meals. Another quote over here. This is my class planner. I plan here the classes, or at least just to have an idea of what I'm going to do each class. Here's another long quote, which was amazing. And then the weekly pages, again, all decorated with quotes and the colors of the rainbow. And then we come into July, which is not about a specific book, but it is bookish. So it's about staying home and being at home. I drew the silhouettes of my cats on a window. I wish I lived in a place where you could have like a reading nook like this, but I do not. So this is July. Oh wait, calendar over here, another little cat. And then my mood tracker, which I did with books, and well, habit and meals, another little cat. The planner, and then the weekly pages, which again just have books and cats. Then we have August, which I love. August is a combination of two books, another of my favorites. two other favorites of mine from this year. One of them is the Starless Sea, which is represented by this golden sea here. I'm not gonna say why, but if you have read it, you would know. The Starless Sea is by Erin Morgenstern, and The Kingdoms is by Natasha Pulley, which is represented by the ship and the lighthouse, and the quote here, "Come home if you remember." Again, if you have read them, you know. It also has gold watercolor, which is amazing. Calendar over here, little bee. And then, well, my trackers as usual. And then the weekly pages, and as you can see, I did like Dutch doors, these are called, with tabs, so that I could see this little illustration here in all the weeks. And there we come to the end. And then September was a dark academia kind of thing, so we have this quote that is from If We Were Villains by Emma Rio, which I love, and that was the inspiration behind this theme actually. Lots of washi tape for this one, and lots of printed out pictures of old books. I printed this Faces of the Moon to look like washi tape also. And again, here we have my trackers, nothing fancy, and then the class planner and the week spreads, all the weekly spreads. There we go. Then we have October, which is loosely based on also the Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, with the whole Owl King thing, which again, if you have read it, you know, but I also wanted to make it a bit spooky for Halloween month, even though we don't really celebrate it here in Uruguay, but whatever. So this one has just black and silver. And here again, calendar. Then the habits, my moods with different owls, and then, well, the weekly pages. Again, with the Dutch door thingy, so I could always see these little owls. And finally, November, which is loosely based on Daisy Jones and the Six, because it reminded me of Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, so I did it mostly about Stevie Nicks. So here I have one of my favorite quotes from the song Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. Here is Lindsey and Stevie from their album cover. And then, well, the calendar and habits, meals, the mood tracker, which I did with little stars, and this illustration of Stevie. And the classes, I'm almost done. And then, well, the weekly pages, which I'm not sure if I want to finish putting some other pictures of Stevie in the spaces I have left, but that's basically it. This took me forever, especially the face. I had to cover the one that was here because I hated the face I drew. It's so difficult to draw faces. Anyway, that's it for this year. For December, I'm doing a Rent theme, like the musical, so that's not really bookish. And I have no idea what themes I'll be doing for next year, so if you have any suggestions about themes that I could do, they are more than welcome. That's it for today. Hope you liked this video, that you got some inspiration from it maybe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Happy reading!